third year, Jalen Williams has turned into one of the truly special two-way players in the game. And you can see the emotions pouring out. They arrived here in 2008. They were the best team in basketball from start to finish. And they're the youngest NBA champion in 48 years. Remember, this was a Thunder team just 3 seasons ago, won 24 games. Their first title, and certainly a potential for more, but that's never guaranteed.
Or is it? Thank you for listening to the J-Boy Sports Podcast. Please like, share, subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you don't love it, you can still do those things because you can help a brother out, and it's always good to help a brother out. Make sure that you comment so we can have conversations in the comment section. I will definitely reply because ball is life. Make sure that you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our great content. And lastly, you're going to want to make sure that you hang on towards the end of this video so you can catch some of our other excellent suggested videos. With that said, jumping right into it, your NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and your MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, so it looks like they did it, man. It looks like they did it. Like I said, and I'm going to say to you guys again, nobody has been following SGA the way I've been following SGA that I've seen on the internet. I've been behind this guy really all year, but I only started my channel, I think, in March or something like that. So obviously, you're not going to see all the videos, or not even the videos, because I wasn't making them back then. You're not going to hear all the praise and adulation that I've had for this man, the respect that I've had for this man. But he was able to do what a lot of people haven't done. And for the first time in a long time, he was the scoring champion. He was the MVP of the Western Conference, which can't happen at all because there wasn't a bunch of MVP. There wasn't, until recently, there was no MVP of the Western or Eastern Conference. And then he also was the MVP of the regular season. Like I said, NBA scoring champion, and he's the MVP of the finals. So what a brilliant year. One of the best teams that we've seen by the numbers. I don't know if they're the best team yet. I think that's still left to be decided. As far as now, it's time to build a dynasty. I actually believe that this team has the capability to become a dynasty. And before I get into that, let's just briefly touch on this game. I mean, it was an amazing game. It was absolutely an amazing game. And when you look at it overall, the sad part is that Halliburton left. And so maybe the game itself wasn't amazing, but you know, the way the Thunder just, you know, they didn't let up. Then the second half, they did what they were supposed to do, and you got to give them credit for that. And it really is sad that Halliburton wasn't able to finish his journey with his boys, because I thought if it wasn't for that, this would have been down to the wire, one of the best Game 7s we've ever seen. But life happens. Life is 90%, 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you handle it. So hopefully, you know, the Thunder handled it the way they were supposed to, and hopefully Halliburton will have a speedy recovery, a healthy recovery. Prayers up for that man. He earned my respect in this series. He earned my respect in the playoffs in general. He really did earn my respect. But as far as the Thunder are concerned, I mean, just an absolute, you know, they came out and they wanted it and they were hungry, man. There's a huge difference between this game and the last one. So Game 6, Shai Gilgeous only had 21 points, but he had 8 turnovers. You flip over to this game tonight, and he just did a complete 180. Just a complete 180. Like he had, if you take a look at the difference, basically he had, let me just take a look here. He had 29 points, he had 12 assists tonight, and he only had 1 turnover. So he flipped the switch. I also have a video on here that I did yesterday that you guys could check out on my channel. I'll try to put it in the suggested videos. But basically, I told you guys that it was going to be up to Jalen Williams, a.k.a. J-Dub, and Chet Holmgren to really come through and step it up tonight. And boy, did they do what they were supposed to do. Now, to be honest with you, SGA didn't shoot that great. He didn't shoot good at all. Right? He really didn't shoot good at all. And neither did Williams. J-Dub didn't shoot that great. Chet actually shot pretty good. Williams had 20 points. He was only 7 for 20 from the field. And Chet was 6 for 8 from the field. 1 for 2 from 3. Nice. Got to make the free throws, 5 for 8. But he had 8 boards. He had 5 blocks. So I told you guys, J-Dub and Chet were going to have to step it up. They were going to have to do something tonight, and they did. They did what they were supposed to do, man. And you got to love it. You really love to see the team camaraderie. And like I said, Shai Gilgeous is the MVP. But also you had a lot of production from Lou Dort, who continued to play great on defense. Hartenstein came in and was just a solidifying figure, had 4 assists. He had 9 rebounds, but he just played tremendous defense, and he really is a good passer at the big man position. And then obviously Caruso came in and did what he was supposed to do. He had 10 points. He was 2 for 5 from the 3. He had 3 steals, 3 rebounds. You know, he just fills in wherever he can get in, 1 block. And, you know, Cason Wallace came in off the bench. He had 10 points. They chipped in where they could, man. And realistically, this was a team win, and that's what it's been. And I really don't see this stopping in the near future. This is a dynasty in the making. You heard it here from me first. When this channel hopefully one day gets a lot bigger and people can look back on this, they'll know I was one of the first people that said, this is a dynasty in the making. And I would be very hard-pressed to see it not happen. I have a lot of belief in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's not just because he's nice, which it is, it's his attitude. Last game, and I did another video on this, where he said, listen, if we win, it's everything I ever dreamed of. If we lose, we get nothing. You understand? That's the mentality you have to come in with if you want to be a great player, you want to be a great team, you want to be a good player that helps contribute to your team win. There's so many levels here that the Thunder have. And it's led by that man. And that man follows the legacy of those before him who were great, actually great. Not the ones the media told you was great. Not the people who told you had all the stats. Forget your stats. Forget your fake media hype. This guy is a disciple of Kobe Bean Bryant. And that's the way he gets out there and he competes. And he works on his game, he works on his teammates, and he improves. This guy's on his way to building a dynasty. And the difference between him and Mike, in my opinion, is he as good as them yet overall? No, not yet. Is he as great as they are? No, not yet. He's got a lot more work to do. That is true. But he is, like I said in one of my other videos, I'm just referencing all the videos I made on this guy. He's a GOAT in training. You understand? He's a GOAT in training. But the difference between him and Mike had Scottie for all those chips. Kobe had Derek Fisher, who was a good player, but nowhere near Scottie Pippen. SGA is going to get better. His mid-range is already on the level of Mike, Kobe, Kawhi Leonard. Now, is he quite what they are yet with the midi, especially Kobe and Mike? Maybe not quite yet. However, it's working towards that. It's already good enough to get him a championship. It's only going to get better. So he's the best player in the league. I don't want to hear no crap about it. I don't care about Joker's nice. Don't get me wrong. No disrespect to Joker, but if you're gonna base it on, on 3-pointers, excuse me. Yeah, if you're going to base it on how good he shoots 3, which he didn't shoot well, to be honest with you, in the playoffs. But it didn't matter, right? Didn't matter. He wasn't the greatest 3-point shooter in the playoffs, but he didn't settle and rely on it to get him to the promised land. But also, the difference between him and... Oh, man, I lost my thought. What happened? Oh, yeah. What I was going to say with him is... It's the leadership, like I said, and unlike, with Mike, him and Scottie began, I guess at some point Scottie hated him. And we never knew it, but it came to light at some point, and Scottie hated him. With SGA, he's proven that he's good enough to be a champion already, and he'll only get better with his mid-range jump shot. It'll only become more sharp. His moves will only become more disgusting, all right? What I did like for him tonight, though, his handle is a lot better than I expected. I mean, he was going in and out. His passing was excellent. 12 assists, only 1 turnover, so he cleaned that up. And man, oh man, did he find people the way he was supposed to. But on the flip side, his leadership is also going to be mixed with J-Dub and J-Dub's leadership. Now, J-Dub is still raw, in my opinion. I don't 100% know what his game is. He can drive strong to the left. That is true. And sometimes he hits that little mid-range jumper. And tonight, I actually thought he was decent. On a couple of threes, but overall he's got to improve his free throw shooting. He can be a better shooter. He was 2 for 7 from 3, so not great, but he can be a better shooter. As he continues to grow, continues to work on his moves, his skill set, I think he's going to turn into a potential Jaylen Brown. And he has that level of potential, right? So if he gets better, now you're talking about him entering this Kobe Shaq thing. And this is why I feel like they're in the midst of building a dynasty. If those two turn into a Kobe Shaq thing, oh, it's a wrap for the league. Now you throw in Chet Holmgren, who struggled at times, but the thing is, he's a defensive wizard. He had 5 blocks tonight, and he was 6 for 8 from the field. He can shoot threes, right? If he continues to work on his game, get stronger, get a little bit more physical, he has something that neither Kobe nor Michael Jordan had, which is that third wheel guy who's locked in, who's growing with them together. Now, Mike at times had Horace Grant. He had Dennis Rodman. But Chet can be better than those two players and be there for all of the winning. Kobe never really had a third guy like that. It was either him and Shaq or him and Powell. Now, I know you have Bynum, you had Lamar Odom, but to me, Chet has more upside than those guys, and they're going to grow with SGA. He's going to grow with SGA and with J-Dub. Now, on top of that, you still got Caruso. He's locked in. You got Lou Dortson, my guy Lou Dort. He's locked in, right? Hartenstein is locked in. Kendrick Williams, who I like coming off the bench, locked in. Cason Wallace, locked in. Isaiah Joe, locked in, right? Wiggins, locked in. These guys are mad young. They're not in their primes yet. Even the guys that are the role players, they are not in their primes yet. They're not at the top yet. Imagine what they can be when they reach their full potential. It's a wrap. The only team I see that can compete with them is the Pacers, because the Pacers guys can also get better. And they lost Halliburton, and that was a big, big, big problem for the team. I mean, big problem, obviously. What a great player he was, all playoffs long. But they could get better. We have to see how Tatum comes back from his injury also, and what the Celtics decide to do. But outside of those two teams, I mean, maybe we'll see what the Nuggets do. And they got Joker, who is also one of the best players in the world. I don't know what the Bucks are doing with Giannis. It just depends, I guess, there too. But outside of that, it's a wrap. This is the new dynasty. And they did it the right way. And they'll continue to do it the right way. Their coach, when they won the championship, I was looking for the clip, but it's not out yet, and I don't care. I'm putting this video out. One of the things that he said was, yo, my team, it's not just about the talent. We got the character. And I believe that wholeheartedly and strongly. I agree with that 100%. They got the character. They don't have no front runners on their team. I got another video coming out in a second that's going to talk about this KD to the Rockets thing. What a failure. What a joke. I can't believe the Rockets just did that. I can't believe Ime Udoka, and hopefully Ime didn't sign off on this. It was whoever was upstairs being ridiculous. You got to be kidding me. Kevin Durant? Don't nobody want Kevin Durant in 2025. And honestly, you shouldn't have wanted him after he left Golden State. What is he doing? But that's neither here nor there. We'll get to that in the other video. But this is a young team who has great character and a leader who sees it the way Kobe Bryant saw it. People always talk about who would you draft first? This guy, that guy, this guy. No, you want the Kobes and the Mikes. They loved basketball. They want to play every game. They want to be leaders. And they know that the goal is the championship or nothing. No ring culture like LeBron wants to cry about. No, I want that ring. I want that pressure. I want to be the best. I'm going to push myself to be the best. That's what you want on your team. That's what you want from your leaders. You don't want the, ring culture. I don't know what this is. Shut up. So let it be known. Me, first person on here, Jay Boyks, on the Jay Boyks Sports Podcast. You got a dynasty loading, a dynasty in training. And I've been saying it to you guys. I've been telling you what's coming. Get your popcorn ready. It's only going to get better from here. It's only going to get better from here. So thank you very much for listening to this video. In fact, before we close, let me just remind you of this little snippet here of the difference between a player like SGA and then these guys like Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and how they be talking. Oh, I gotta get to a better team. I need the players around me. I need this. I need that. I need the stars. I need the moon. I need everything. How about you go and you work your butt off and you build up the people around you? Oh, but that's too hard. It's too hard to, grow players. It's too hard to grow Scottie Pippen and some of those guys like Michael Jordan did. It's too hard to be Kobe Bryant and help Gasol reach another level that he wasn't at until he got with you. Help Bynum reach another level that he wasn't at until he got with you. To help Lamar Odom reach another level that he wasn't at until he got you. Sasha Vujacic, Jordan Farmar. God forbid you put the work in. Check this out from SGA one more time on the way out for this season.
Obviously, we have lost more than we'd like to the past couple of years. And it's not fun. With that being said, though, I know what I signed up for, and I signed a 5-year extension.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're going to be losing for much longer. So it's not like I signed up to lose or anything.
Right.
I believe in this team, believe in the players we have on this team. And I think we're headed in the right direction, and we'll be where we want to be soon.
That's SGA back in 2022 when they had like a 24-58 record or something crazy like that. He signed a 5-year extension anyway. He saw the end and the beginning. He put the hard work in. He did what he had to do. He built the team up with his guys, with J-Dub. Chet came in a little bit later with Lou Dort, working hard. I remember Lou Dort back against when James Harden was killing it on the Rockets. And the Thunder made the playoffs for like the first time in a long time. And they're trying to deal with him. And Lou Dort did everything he could. They lost, but I saw it then. I was like, these guys are on their way. So at the end of the day, what you really want on your team is you want a champion like SGA. You want players like J-Dub. You want Chet. You want Lou Dort, Caruso, Hartenstein, Wiggins, Kendrick Williams, Isaiah Joe, Cason Wallace. Those are the guys you want on your team. You don't want Kevin Durant and LeBron James on your team. I don't care what anybody says. Those disloyal dudes may get you one championship. These guys are on their way to a dynasty. These guys are about to be loyal. They're going to work hard, they're going to work together, and they're going to do it as a team. So that's all I have to say for this. I'm very excited for this championship. Don't get it twisted. I'm a Laker fan. That's my favorite team. But you know what? This team right here, this is the team I respect the most. And this is the team I want to see do the best as of right now. My Lakers, we just got a new GM and all, a new owner and all this stuff. We'll see what happens with them. Still a Laker fan, still love the Lakers, but right now it's Thunder all day for everything. Thank you very much for listening to this long. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit me up in the comment section. I will definitely have conversations with you. I will reply because ball is life. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our great selected, so you just don't miss any of our great videos. We're doing the best we can. I think we're putting out great content, and I think you're going to love it. And I know you're going to love it because you already listened to this one. Why not listen to another one? Make sure you hang on towards the end. Man. Make sure you listen. Man. Make sure you hang on and listen to the end of this video because we have some other suggested videos that we know you'll love. Appreciate you very much. I'm very thankful, very appreciative. Let's go Thunder. 2025 NBA Champions. SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, MVP. Very humble. Much love. That somehow you never get over leaving